真的在呼叫我们日渐日难，令我们脱离山河。天主
I know what my problem is. My internal kick is too weak. Can't knock down a person with that kick. Maybe there's a problem with the angle, and I can extract that part and practice next time. October the 10th. October the 10th.
Paternoster questioncialis, sanctificator flamnam tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua secut in cielo et in terra, et ne inducas nos a tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae.
Now I kind of know what the problem is. The inner kick, different from the external kick, has a different orbit from the ground, and how to kick the ground is different as well. So far, I've come to know that orbit is different. So every time I do, every time I make a similar motion with my inner kick, more or less the same way that I do the external kick. The bar, that becomes the the obstacle that hinders the kick. That hinders my left leg to be lifted up to the right place. and the orbit is different. That's what I have come to know. But I'm yet to know how to make my kick gravitated and stable. And when it's done, I gotta think about how to utilize the qigong yin yang balance between the right leg rooted on the ground and the left leg kicking the opponent. That's what I have come to study. Just wanted to share with you guys. And so, to summarize, there are two things I must consider. One thing is that I have to consider the difference of the orbit when I do the internal kick. Number one. And number two, is yet to be considered that I have to think about how to gravitate my inner kick, which I can do with my external kick. How to gravitate it. There are two obstacles that I must take into consideration. Good. Oh, it's cold. Orbit and the gravitation.
Actually, I don't feel like doing anything at all today. I want to practice. Both my hands fractured. What can I do? Whether we celebrate and two students come over, at least I can teach them how to kick and other things maybe. Let's go with the flow. Let's go for the flow. It's a lot better than doing nothing at all.
I just don't understand how it works there. I just don't understand how it works. Maybe I should dissect the movements to probably like 3 or 4 parts to see how it works kinetically. Okay, I found a very good video here, 24 form Tai Chi demonstration back from Master Amen Yu. I think she's got a very good form. so I can study a little bit about how to do the internal kick from her. And what's the name of the channel? Sifu, I mean you. So if you're interested, you can kind of subscribe. All right, let's take a look at it. And before that, what I have to bear in mind is the angle that she's utilizing, and the second thing is movement in sequence, and what is the kicking point, where she's kicking, which part of her body she's utilizing for the kick, and what is the sequence. So in the sequence, I can kind of tell how she's generating the power. And even though I didn't write it here, probably I should take into consideration how she's utilizing the qigong. Now let's take a look. Okay, there's this high pattern horse. Okay, so next movement should be internal kick. Okay, so she made a circular movement, and at the same time, now I can see that she kicked to her ground. Okay, now I can see that her right foot is just beside the hip. So that means she's ready to whip. So she's actually making a circular movement from here to here, just like this. And at the same time, let's see, her arms are covering the face. Okay, so it seems like that her arms and the kick movements are moving simultaneously, and let's be mindful that her left leg is looking toward that way. Okay, I cannot see very well, but probably she kicked her. She kicked her kick to the opponent, to that side, and probably since I have told you that the circular movement of her hands and the kick is moving simultaneously, and then I can see that the other side of her leg is bent like 170 degrees. So I have to change the angle of the kick as well. And that's another movement. And then she turned around. Okay, now she kicked on the ground, but in this case, her leg is here, but it's supposed to be here to make it like a, make the orbit of the kick just like this, probably to make a momentum. Okay, she's guarding her face, and simultaneously, we can look at the angle of her right foot. The toe is looking toward that way. Now she has kicked. It almost looks like a front kick, but
it should go from this direction, like an orbit, whipping up the opponent. All right. So I can see that she's utilizing. I think. I think this hand is yang, and this is yin. So that's how she's utilizing the movement. And just rewind it a little bit, and let's see how she's utilizing the qigong. Okay, she bends down a little bit. Okay, she bends down a little bit to create a momentum. She bends down and kicks the ground. Okay, that's where I have to study a little bit. Let's dig down on it. Dig down on it a little bit later on. At first, I'm going to start with the angle. Well, as you guys already know, I've been practicing the internal kick for a couple of days, and it doesn't really work. And I was thinking how it might work. So I just classified the ingredients into four categories, maybe: angle and orbit, and another thing is energy flow number one and energy flow number two. So there are three things probably. I'm going to explain mainly. Let's start from number one. Okay, angle and orbit. So the orbit is going to be look like this. Okay, very different from the external kick. And another important ingredient about the internal kick is that there's an orbit of your hand as well. In this case, this is yang and this is yin. Since this is also yang and this is yin, but there's a process and it's not that easy. So let me explain it to you one by one. And before the movement, before this movement, there's a movement called in 24 Tai Chi style Tai Chi. There's a movement of Kao Tamba, and from there we just have to step forward to create a momentum. And when you do that, make sure that imagine your opponent is on this side. So when you kick, here's another thing you have to be careful about. Finally, as a form, you extend your leg to this point, but in an actual fighting situation, you're not going to do that because what you're basically doing is you're not gonna stop your leg here, but you need to follow through. That's why you have to keep on lifting up your right left leg, and make sure that that your toe is directed toward the direction for about 45 to 90 degrees from the opponent. And this is really crucial when it comes to how you twist your body. And
Oh, another thing I forgot to explain is that there are four things that I need to explain in addition to the three things that I have explained. Okay, and when you kick, you always have to bear in mind how your muscle is twisted. So when you twist your muscle, when you contract your muscle, that's and from there you kind of let go. You kind of let go of your power, and that's when the power generated when you're completely relaxed. So, well, I'm gonna go delve into that a little bit later. And at first, you step forward and be mindful with the degree, and then you kick the ground and create this orbit, and this is where you're gonna uh, change the direction of your kick, and finally you hit the opponent here, and rest of them is follow through. And make sure that this line here is not gonna be circular because you want to hit the opponent directly. So the movement of your hand also should be not it should be somewhat circular but horizontal at the same time. So bear in mind that you're kicking that you're kicking attacking leg and your hand your left hand move simultaneously, and that was angle and orbit. And the second thing I would like to explain is kind of complicated, and so there are some orders from Roman number 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's actually okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's start from number 1. Okay, all right. Uh, so the first thing you want to do before you do the movement at all is you have to kind of round your back for the upcoming movement, and that's when you want to breathe in. Okay, and so you just store up your chi when you lower your body and round your body at the same time, and at the same time you step forward, and that's what you want to do at first. And the second thing you want to do is you breathe in once more, and 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 you kicking the ground. When you kick the ground, use your toe. Okay, use your toe, and when you kick the ground, bear in mind that you're not gonna breathe out. Most of the people breathe out when you kick the ground, like Muay Thai or other martial arts. But this is where this is where you want to breathe out using the qigong. So uh, this is still, even though you kick the ground, this is not where you want to breathe out. So when you come to this point, okay, you have to change the angle. You have to change the angle, okay. But from here to here, it goes automatically. But from here, let me write it down for you, okay. From here, you have to actually change the angle. So that's when you have to kick the ground with the thumb over here. So you can maintain your balance. So that finally gives you the chance to change the direction from here to here, and this is when where you want to stop breathing for a moment and from here to here, you keep breathing in, and finally, you just release the chi from here by breathing out. And that's what you want to do. Let's move on. And that was energy level, energy flow number one. There's more to it when it comes to energy flow, and that's going to be energy flow number two. Okay, and when you think about Chinese Kung Fu, you always have to bear in mind which hand or which leg is yin and yang, and so that's what you have to bear in mind. Okay, before you attack at all, before your hand or your leg touches the opponent, it says yin and yang, but it's always the other way around. This is yin and this is yin and this is yang, and that's what you gotta bear in mind. And the very moment you touch the opponent, you change the switch, the yin and yang very fast, and that's when you can generate the power. And I'm going to explain how you do that. So, at first you're gonna what you're gonna do is what I have already explained in the energy flow number one, and the energy flow number two explains on how to release your chi. And suppose you're okay by following the steps here, you have reached your leg, attacking leg has reached to this point, and then what you got to do. Of course, this is a hidden point, and when it says when barely touched, okay, when your attacking leg barely touches, release the chi, and that's when you want to breathe out. It says breathe out, okay, but at the same time, you have to stretch out your hands, but also bear in mind to flip around the yin and yang. So this time it becomes yang and it becomes yin. But at the same time, to increase the momentum, you just go back to the energy flow number one. You have rounded your back, storing chi, and you have lowered your body. So you have stored up your chi, and you have condensed your energy on the right side, or on the right side of your leg. But this time, when you release your chi and flip around your yin and yang, that's when you have to change the posture. So that means you have to, instead of rounding your back, you have to straighten your back, and also you have to straighten your leg as well. And of course, you breathe out there. So next, I'm going to explain the muscle twist. So when you think about the external kick, you always have to think about how your muscle is twisted, and then from there you just kind of thwack your kick. But when it comes to internal kick, you really don't know where to start with. So I'm gonna explain it to you one by one, okay? And for the sake of clarity, I just put the letter A and B here, just to clarify which leg I'm referring to. Okay. I put some numbers here. Okay, there's things you gotta do simultaneously, and the first thing you want to do is with your leg B, you have to okay you have with your kick. Okay, at first, as I have already explained, you have rounded your back and lowered your body, which generates the condensity of your muscle twist, and uh, and from there you kick the ground. Okay, you kick the ground from with your leg A, so your the position of your leg comes here, but then it naturally makes a circular movement from here to here, and that's when you want to use your thumb of your leg B to to make a direction change, and by the time your leg is here, your body's already twisted. So that means you have already twisted your body twice. So because when you kick the ground, that means you have already twisted your body already, and that means you have already twisted your body to the direction to the direction to the direction of uh, uh, the clockwise. And then when you when you kick the ground, what you're basically doing is all of a sudden you're changing the direction of your kick to the counter kick counterclockwise, and that's when your body is twisted, and then you let go of your leg, and simultaneously you have to straighten your hands. But be mindful, this is yang, and this is yin. So which means there are three parts of your body that you gotta straighten. One, previously it was rounded. Your back was round, but now you gotta straighten your back. And previously your lower body was lowered, but now you have to straighten. And 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 the very moment you kick the ground, you have to release the condensity, and you just um, let go of all the condensity, and let your body let your left hand go to this place, just like a rubber band is released, and from here to here, remember your chi is still the other side. This it says it's yin and yang, but it's got to be yang and it's got to be yin. And so, okay, so this is yang and this is yin. And when you're uh, when you're attacking leg, namely uh, leg A barely touches the opponent, that's when you have to change, flip around the yin yang. So it's going to be yang, and it's going to be it is going to be yang as well. So the next time, this is really a very complicated movement. So I'm going to explain one by one how to practice this kind of kick, and and I don't know if I'm correct or not. Okay, just don't take it for granted that I'm saying the right thing. This is just experimental, and see how it goes. And I want to create I just want to create a program in which and by which you can kind of organize your daily practice. So here's how I'm going to practice the inner kick from tomorrow. Step 1, position your attacking leg on a horizontal bar by kicking the ground with your toe to support your body. Allow your torso to twist and release the attacking leg like a rubber band, but do not kick the mid yet. And step 2, combine the first step with a new movement. When your attacking leg barely touches the mid, exhale like And step 3, in addition to the movements from step 1 and 2, straighten your back, lower your body while supporting yourself, and spread your arms. Step 4, while executing the previous movements, incorporate the yin-yang flip when your attacking leg touches the mid. And at the same time, of course, you could exhale as well. Step 5, from the previous movement to Tai Chi, known as high pat on the horse. Step forward as your hands make circular movements. When breathing in, round and lower your body simultaneously to prepare for the upcoming impact. Step 6, kick the ground with your supporting leg and feel the wave penetrating into the attacking leg, resulting in a muscle twist that releases the muscle, creating whip-like movement of the attacking leg. But don't exhale yet. Step 7, follow the 6th step, straighten your rounded body and supporting the leg by spreading both hands in circular movements. And step 8, incorporate all the movements from step 1 to step 7. So I'm going to practice it one by one meticulously from tomorrow.
So today I'll be practicing the step 1 and step 2. Then step 1, position your attacking leg on a horizontal bar by kicking the ground with your toe to support your body. Okay? Allow your torso to twist and release the attacking leg like a rubber band, but do not kick the mid yet. Alright, I get it, but I think I'll kick it. Step 2, combine the first step with a new movement. What's the new movement? When your attacking leg barely touches the mid, exhale. Okay, I got it. Oh! So what am I going to do for today? We're going to do it from step 3. In addition to the movements from steps 1 and 2, that's from yesterday, and straighten your back, okay? Lower your body while supporting yourself. So at first I have to lower my body and support myself and straighten my back and spread my arms. Okay, I got it. All right. And what's number 4? While executing the previous movements, incorporate the yin-yang flip. Yin-yang flip. Okay, so I have to be mindful which one is yin and yang when I execute the kick. When you're flip, yin-yang flip. When you're attacking, leg touches the mitts. All right. Okay. If I can, I'm gonna move on to number 5. From the previous movement of Tai Chi, known as high pat on the horse, I don't know exactly what movement it is, but step forward as your hands make a circular movement. Oh yeah, just like this, okay? Yeah. And when breathing in, round and lower your body simultaneously to prepare for the upcoming impact. Okay, so there's going to be 3, and step 3, step 4, step 5 in sequence. See how much I can do it. All right. Okay, so yesterday what I did was basically from here, I did flipping movements right in your back. Okay, lower your body while supporting yourself and spread your arms. Spread my arms. 1, 2, 3. While executing the previous movement, incorporate the yin-yang flip. Yang, yang, yin, and yang.
Hi, good morning. I'll show you what I got. See? Okay. Medical tape. That's not only here. I'll show you what I got. My back as well. My body's aching. Can't practice anything. I need a couple of days to recover.
Okay, the last time I did it, in step 5, I forgot to tell you that I had to do the step forward as your hands. Hey, welcome back. I'm doing the video. All right. Make circular movement when breathing, round and lower your body. Okay, simultaneously to prepare for the upcoming impact. Okay, that's what I did. And step 6, kick the ground with your supporting leg and feel the wave. Supporting leg, that means this leg. Okay.
Okay, so penetrating into the attacking leg. Penetrating into the attacking leg. I don't know what it is, but I'll try to do it. Resulting in a muscle twist that releases the muscle. Well, that's kind of difficult. Creating a whip-like movement on the attacking leg. Okay, I got it. That's number 6. Okay, and number 7 is going to be following the 6th step, the previous one. Straighten your round body and supporting leg by spreading both hands in circular movements. I think I got it. All right, let's go.
Yes, I did it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. 2. And change the gravity. There we go. Okay. Thank you.